Hey everybody, CJ here, your local friendly technology addict, and this is the Tech Addict's Attic. So I've updated the firmware on my BV9500Pro, and looking at the Intercom app, there are a few subtle changes. I was looking at the bottom icons, and there's an extra one. I remember there being 4. I'm trying to figure out which one is different, you know. One of these things just doesn't belong here, and I found it. It's message. Now, I've made a contact. I called it FUBAR, however you want to word it, but there's, nothing special. It's just a contact. Name it whatever. But I don't know how to send FUBAR a message. Like, I long press and nothing happens. And if I long press on the name up here, nothing. If I short press, nothing happens. So honestly, I'm not sure what I'm doing there. How to send a message, how to receive a message. Obviously, that is a feature that they're planning for this Intercom app. Possibly for the future. I don't know. But another thing that I've noticed, if I go to create a channel, and I leave it as digital, if I come down here, I see a group list. Now, this group list is 4 columns by 8 rows, so there are 32 fields here. Each one can take up to 8 characters. I think I know what this is, but I'm not positive on that. I think that these are the talk groups that you find on a DMR repeater, particularly in amateur radio. But the question is, can you really listen to 32 of these things at the same time? But if anybody knows for a fact that this is what this group list is, please leave a comment down below. Let me know. I'm very curious. And it doesn't matter if I do person or all for contact type, or I could do a single group and I still get an entire group list. I think that's just for receiving, though. I noticed the group number can only be 8 characters. 8 digits. And of course there's an encrypt key, but that's apparently alphanumeric. None of these seem to change that. So no matter what I do here, that group list stays there unless I change this to analog, and then it disappears. So obviously it's a digital only thing. I think that is the DMR talk groups that are available on a lot of repeaters. I've been looking at some of the local repeaters, and they have talk groups for every amateur radio participating nation on one of them. And they break the groups down. Like you have the entirety of the North American continent, and then you can break it down to the United States. You can break it down further into a region, further into an individual state, further into a section of the state, individual counties. They get very specific with it. And then you can break it down into interests, like, okay, well, this is a talk group for people who are interested in packet radio, and this is a talk group for people who are interested in automotive repair and whatnot. I've seen some lists like that. So, I don't know. I think that's what that group list is the groups you listen to all at the same time. Anyway, if you guys could, if you know this for a fact, please leave a comment and let me know, because I've never used DMR myself. It's not something I'm overly interested in the sense of, if I want to talk to somebody in South Africa over the internet, well, I'll just get on the internet and talk to them on the internet. I'll pop open Skype or something. Why use up the airwaves to talk over the internet when I've already got an internet-connected device in my hand? So it just seems kind of pointless to me. But there are still some local talk groups, and I'm wondering if that's what that is. And I'm one of these days I want to set it up if I ever find a repeater that's not dead. That's the other thing is amateur radio. I know it's not dead, but there's almost no traffic at all. So, at least what I can find on the 70 centimeter band. I am more likely to hear one of my neighbors on an FRS walkie-talkie than I am an amateur radio operator. And that's kind of sad. Anyway, leave your comments down below, and thanks for watching. Until next time, this is CJ. I'm your local friendly technology addict, and you're watching the Tech Addict's Attic.